through experience, and only through experience. One can only share the way that this one experience. No one can say, I did it this way, so everyone must do it that way. Even though I saw everyone as the same for this God, everyone is uniquely here in their own way. That's why it's very important to specify, to really confirm that you have to be on your own. For me, for this person that was seeking some sort of change, dramatic change to what I was born as, it caused so much suffering, so much desperation. But as God says, you are what you are. Be grateful for what you are. Meaning, your whole life has been designed to just allow life to give you pleasure, to give you joy, to give you laughter, love, friendship, compassion, kindness. But when you desperately want to change what you are, it means you're not happy with this life. So you cannot just say, I want enlightenment from Christmas. I'll write it in my Santa list. I want awakening. Why? You have to want it because you're desperately not happy with what you're seeking, not what you are. You're really deep down inside happy with what you are. But something is pulling you, something is antagonizing, something is saying there must be something better. He saw God, I want to see God. He's got a better job than me. I want to fit in. I want to be wealthy. I want this, I want that. I want change. And what happens is consciousness of God says, yeah, okay, here you go, here's your enlightenment. There you go, take it full blown. 7 years, right? What happened? When your mind dusts itself down, recovers from the crash, the annihilation, that joy, that bliss, what does it say? It was a kind of punishment, but it was the greatest punishment you could experience. No, forget that, it said. Your life is destined to be as it is. And you see, what happened was, I confronted myself in the mirror because I was desperate to stop this that wanted change, wanted to control the change, wanted to demand I want this. And you confront yourself in the mirror and say, what is it that you want? Who are you? And the one in the mirror smacks you in the nose and you fall to the ground and you laugh and giggle and you say, what the hell was that about? You were asleep. You were falling into a deep sleep. You were not present. So everything is contradictory because everything is the same. You think that you are depressed and stressed and anxious because the world is not fitting into your terms. And that's why you're depressed, because the world is not fitting into your terms. So what do? Do you keep trying to get the world to fit into your terms? Or at some point, do you listen to yourself, your Sadguru? It says, stop this absolute ridiculous greed. What is it that you're not happy about with your body, and that you're breathing, that you're okay, that you're healthy, that you're well, that you have a job, that you have food, you have a family? What is it that you want more than that? And the one in the mirror is you. Knocks you flat out. You pick yourself up and you can't stop laughing at how foolish. Have you seen some of these satsangs, these Papaji, Muji, other masters? Most that recover through satsang, they laugh and they giggle and they can't stop laughing. They cannot stop laughing. And they don't know why they're laughing. It's the body that's laughing. The body's laughing, saying, thank God, leave me alone, mind. Stop pushing me into positions, into things that I don't feel comfortable with. The body's saying that to the mind saying that to ego, the ego is saying that to itself, and the ego is the one in the mirror that says, I'm finished, I give up, you're right, everything is okay as it is. And you stand up and you dust yourself down, and God says, well done, you accepted it. Very strong. Some punch. Boy, that was a punch. Muhammad Ali would have found it difficult to get up from that punch. And you're still laughing. And enlightenment is the joy that you realize there's nothing you can do. Everything is going to take its course. The wisdom is now shining bright. You're going to live on infinitely. You're immortal because you've overcome that illusion, that maya, that belief system, that hoping system, that religious system, that spirituality system, that scientific system, that atheist system, that human system, that being system, that spirit system, that soul system, that God system. Because these are all words. Truth is beyond the words. Truth is the maker of the words, not the mind, the consciousness that gives birth to everything. There is only birth. That's what the result of this punch is. You wake up and you say, my God, what was I worried about? Why was I trying to push everything in? This life is infinite. The personal me is not always going to be here. Why should it be always here? It's not always here. Why do I want to be me for the rest of eternity? I want to experience different things. I want to experience being a cloud. I want to experience being the dew on the grass. I want to experience so many things. I want to experience being water. I want to experience being the ocean. I want to experience being a star. What the hell do I want to keep for eternity as a permanent factor? And then you love change. You accept change. And that's all that exists, is change. And you take your seatbelt off. You come out the roller coaster. You go into a little boat. And you go into the most calmest sea. And you bob along. Sometimes a little wave comes just to kind of make sure that you're, okay, I'm still bobbing. I'm still bobbing. And there's no need. There's no island in the distance. There's no ends to the sea, the ocean. You just bob along. And when the body goes, you'll probably get another scare. And whatever you turn up is, you're going to have to go through the same stuff, the same enlightenment, the same awakening. Hopefully not. But hope dies, you see. You just accept, trust, and have faith. You have to be alone. It was a solo effort. Me in the mirror and the one in the mirror. Solo effort. Then you come onto YouTube. Then you can read books and religion and make confirmations and see how you fit into whatever it is that you have experienced. And then you realize the value of all these speakers on YouTube and all these wonderful human beings that appear and make comments and give incredibly gifted videos and share and love. And you see that It was you that was a problem. You thought the world was much better than that you were just a menial little thing that could not be accepted by this world. And this is depression, this is suffering, this is the mind, this is the personal you. This is the divisionistic way. And you don't go and blame society and systems like UG, because even though they're true, you have to accept them. You have to get over them. You have to see through them. You have to stand up and be counted like you were in front of the mirror. Or you can go on seeking and seeking and seeking and seeking and seeking and depressed and depressed and depressed and depressed and depressed. Or you can confront yourself, say, what the hell is going on? Why? Who am I that cannot find my true self? That's what you're saying inside. But what you're saying in the ego side is, why don't I fit into the world that I created? Are you God? That's what you can say to ego now. You thought you were God. You thought the world revolved around you. You thought the planets, the earth, the universe revolved around you. The real you, it does. The real you, but you just sit with the real you and you make that real you comfortable and put it in the back of the boat and make sure it's safe. Which one are you? Are you one in the front of the boat or the one in the back of the boat? Or are you the boat? Or are you the bobbing? Or are you the ocean? Or are you infinite? Or are you the whole thing? Just thinking you're something separate. Namaste.